that music means it's time for Eric Plays Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan, session 9. Alright, so I'm going to play for a little less than half an hour today. My goal is to try and finish the game tonight, but if we can't, we can't, no big deal. I just have a feeling like perhaps we're getting close. Let's find out what happens. Yeah, great weather again today. This is my last day to look around Japan. Akira said she'd take me to Yokohama. Okay, let's make my last day here the best. So, you ready to head out? Ah, yeah, completely. Okay then, let's start. Akira, you look really sleepy. Are you okay? Ah, sorry, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But you really don't look well. Do you think you might be coming down with something? If it's too much of a bother, you don't have to come with me today. Are you saying you don't want to go with me? That's not it. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just that if you're sick, I don't want... And that's why I said I'm fine and not to worry about it, okay? That's true, but... Anyway, let's get going. We have as much time as possible to look around, right? Yeah. I know she says she's fine, but I wonder if that's true. This last week she's gone out with me so often, done so much, and she just got back from Kyoto. I wonder if all the activity's catching up with her. By the way, how much do you know about Yokohama? Not very much, really. Not much? Well, to tell you the truth, until you asked me yesterday, you could say I didn't know anything about it at all. I see. Sorry? You don't have to apologize. But it's like I lied to you. I told you not to worry about it. It means all my hard work wasn't in vain. Huh? Nothing. Just talking to myself. And that's why she was tired. Speaking of which, you don't know where Yokohama is, do you? No, embarrassingly enough. It's next to Tokyo. It's a harbor town in Kanagawa Prefecture. Ah, so it's not in Tokyo. I guess it must be pretty far. Nothing to worry about. Maybe one prefecture over. You can still get there directly from a large station like Tokyo or Ikeburo, and it doesn't take long at all. Can't be more than 30 minutes from either station. I see. I guess it would take longer to go to places within Tokyo that require a lot of changing trains, huh? That's about right. Anyway, I'll save the detailed description of Yokohama for after we get there. Okay. Well, here we are. This is Yokohama. Yes, this is one of Yokohama's most famous tourist spots, Harbor View Park. Kind of reminds me of Dumbo near the Brooklyn Bridge. Harbor View Park. See, you can see this whole city from up here. I wonder if we can see Minato Mirai 21 from here. Minato Mirai? It's an amusement park. It has Japan's tallest building, the Landmark Tower, and a big Ferris wheel called Yokohama Cosmo World. Anyway, it's kind of like the heart of Yokohama. It's strange. We should be able to see Yokohama Harbor. Ah, isn't it the harbor over there? Huh? See, there are boats docking. Ah, you're right. That means the harbor that the park overlooks. Oh, come on. What an annoying name. Akira? That's right. I haven't told you about Yokohama yet. This place, Yokohama, was an itty-bitty fishing village 150 years ago. Small? This place? Yeah, there were less than 100 houses here. It was that small. 100 houses? How did it get to be such a big city in such a short time? Well, because American ships came. American? Until then, Japan was an empire called Sakoku, in which trade with most countries was forbidden. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open our borders. Great episode of Samurai Champloo, one of my favorites. The Sakoku came to an end, and Yokohama was chosen as the vanguard of trade with other countries. Way to skip over that America basically told them, you will open your ports. In other words, it was a window to foreign trade? That's right. Afterward, Yokohama turned from a sleepy fishing village into a town filled with cutting-edge foreign culture overnight. And I know at least one of the reasons why they blocked people is because of the Portuguese missionaries, because there was a Christian insurrection against the emperor at one point. And within a mere 150 years, it became the huge city you see today. Wow. You could say that Japan's modernization began right here in Yokohama. When Yokohama became a foreign trade port, this whole area was designed to cater to foreigners. So they built a lot of Western-style buildings in this area, and it became a big tourist spot. Western style, huh? Yeah, anyway, as long as we're here, want to look around? Yeah, I think so. This area is called the Yamate Chiku in Japanese. In English, I think you call it Yamate Burahu? Burahu? I think she means bluff. And because people from consulates from European countries like England and France lived here, it became an upper-class residential district. See? Do you see all the adorable houses? Yeah, I see what you mean. It really is strange having all these European-style houses in the middle of a Japanese town. But from our standpoint, I guess it doesn't seem that strange at all. But right now, I'm more worried about how unwell Akira's been looking since this morning. She looked exhausted the whole time on the train. Hey, Akira, are you sure you're alright? Huh? I'm fine. Why do you ask? It's just, you look completely exhausted. Hey, if you're really tired, you don't have to force yourself. I told you, I'm fine. I'm not tired at all. I hope not, but... Anyway, let's get going to the next destination. Sure. Anyway, I'll just have to keep my eye on her. Ah, here it is. This is Chinatown, right? Wow, that's amazing. You got it right off the bat. DC's Chinatown has a gate like this, too. I think it'd be obvious for anyone looking at it. The Chinatown in Yokohama is said to be Japan's biggest, alongside the ones in Nagasaki and Kobe. It does seem pretty big for a Chinatown. Right? Originally, this area was a settlement for Europeans who came to trade here, they say. I see. So, how did it end up as a Chinatown? Hey, you've been listening. Because when Japan opened her doors, there weren't many people who spoke foreign languages. So the Europeans would bring Chinese people with them since they could communicate with Japanese in writing. They say the area where those Chinese people lived became the basis for this Chinatown, but back in those days, the Europeans still outnumbered the Chinese in the area. Wow. All that changed in 1920, 1923, I think. There was a terrifying earthquake called the Great Kanto Earthquake. Over 140,000 people died. It's called the greatest disaster in Japanese history. 140,000 must have been a lot of damage. There was. The damage was so bad, people were even thinking of moving the capital to somewhere else. If that happened, Tokyo wouldn't have become the big city it is today. Anyway, the Great Kanto earthquake caused a lot of the foreigners in the area to move back to their home countries. And the ones who inherited it were the Chinese. In the years that followed, the region developed into the big Chinatown we see today. I see. Yeah. Hey, do you know Sonbun? Sonbun? I think you call him Sun Yat-sen in English. Oh, Sun Yat-sen. We studied him in my history class. He was a Chinese revolutionary, right? Yes, a revolutionary. They say that after he was exiled, he spent some time here in this town and continued his revolutionary work. Wow, I didn't know that. Anyway, one of the highlights of Yokohama Chinatown is the Kante Byo. Kante? Yeah, it's a byo venerating one of China's most famous military generals. Byo? Byo is where you worship ancestors and other great people, I think. You call it a mausoleum in English? Ah, you mean a mausoleum. So Kante was the name of a really strong general who lived in China around 200 AD. He had a really long beard, and he's renowned for a sense of duty, not just in China, but in Japan as well. Have you ever read the Sangokushi? I think it's translated in English under the title The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I've heard of it, but never read it, nor seen any of the movies or soap operas or whatever. And I think Ken Liu's novel, one of his novels that he recently did, deals with this, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's loose based on this, but then translated to to a fantasy setting. Ah, I've never read it, but I know of it. They use it a lot as a motif in anime, right? Right. The general Kan-U that you see in those anime is the Kante venerated here. Right, but my image of Kan-U is totally as a girl. That tells me a lot about your anime viewing habits. By the way, the building only dates back to the 40s, but the site itself is over 150 years old. In other words, Kan-U-san has been protecting this area for 150 years. So he's like a protective spirit. That's right. As long as we're here, would you like to pay tribute? Sure, right? This area really feels like a total Chinatown. So many Chinese restaurants, see? And all these odd little shops up and down the street. I see. Hey, look at that one. It's full of cute little trinkets. It is. I've never seen anything like these. It's amazing. Isn't it? That's what I said, but there we are. Lots of Chinatowns all over the world. There are reasonable Chinese restaurants, even in my town. I mean, it's not that I hate Chinatowns or I'm bored or anything. I'm just really worried about Akira. I'm grateful to her for explaining so much to me, but she really does seem less energetic than usual. She's not smiling or getting mad at me the way she usually does. I really feel like she's forcing it. Hey, what's that? That delicious smell wafting through the air. Wanna eat, Akira? It'll be my treat. Akira. Hey, Akira! Don't say, huh? Did you hear what I said? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course I heard it. Where was I? You were talking about all the shops in this Chinatown? Ah, right. Yeah, I was talking about the number of shops. Yeah, I know all about that. I think Akira is definitely... That's it. There are over 600 stores in this Chinatown, and almost 250 of those are Chinese restaurants. There's so many, I bet it's hard to decide which one to pick. Speaking of food, I think I'm getting a little hungry. Hey, it's about that time. Let's get something too. Akira. What, you're not hungry at all? It's not that, it's just, maybe it's time we went home. Huh? What, you're not having fun? That's not it, it's not it at all. It's just what? I really think you're under the weather today, Akira, and I think it's best if we just get home. Right, there's no point in pushing yourself so much if you get sick. I said I'm fine. I told you, I'm just fine. But don't butt me. I said I'm fine. I'm fine. Akira. By the same token, if you're bored, just say you're bored. If so, I'm not. That's not it. That's not it. Sort of. Can I really say that I wouldn't have preferred that we go somewhere else, at least a little? Or maybe what I'm thinking is, if we'd gone somewhere else, I could have seen more of Akira's expressions. Yeah, you didn't say anything. That means you're bored. No. That's not it. That's not it at all. Just... I get it. Huh? Get what? You want to go home? That's fine. Then go home. No. I didn't say I wanted to go home. Yeah. Then, like you said, I'm not feeling well, so I'll go home. Is that what you want? It's not like that at all. And once I'm gone, you can go wherever you want. I'll be home just like you want. So, wherever I want? By myself? Well, you think I'm boring, don't you? Then I'll stop wasting your time. It's your last day, and you want to go somewhere more fun, don't you? So I'm going. Akira! Wait, Akira! Hey, Akira! I ended up chasing after Akira, and we really ended up going home. No matter how I tried to talk with her on the train, she wouldn't respond. I guess losing her temper like this is more proof that she's not feeling well. Anyway, I'll let her take it easy today. Akira? Why did you come with me? Well, I can't just go sightseeing while you're home alone. That's why I told you I was fine. Even so, hey, come on. Where are you going? The house is that way. Supermarket, I forgot to get one of those ingredients for tonight. I told you not to worry about that. We'll get dinner somewhere, like the Combini over there. See? So don't worry about it, and just... Akira? Okay, I got it. If you want a Combini bento for your last day, you can just buy it yourself. Things took a crazy twist. I did not expect this. I don't care anymore. Akira? Akira, she's so fast. I have to catch her. She got away from me. I ran into her room and won't come out. Did I say something to offend her? I was just worried about her. Looks like Makoto's gone somewhere too. The house is so quiet like this. It's never been like this before. Akira, this is my last day here in Japan. Why did I have to turn out like this? Why? Tadaima. Ah, Makoto. You back already? That was fast. Well. Speaking of which, where's Akira? In her room? Yeah. What's wrong? Did something happen? Did you try to make a pass at her or something? No, I would never do that. I'm kidding. No matter how shameless you are, you'd never do something like that. So, did something happen? Well, sort of, but sort of not. When you put it that way, I bet it was... Was what? Makoto? I can't do it. It's not my place to explain it. You just have to figure it out. That's cruel. Anyway, if Akira will come out, we'll have to figure out something for dinner. It's your last night here, so maybe I have to whip up something myself. Huh? Whip up something? Makoto's gonna cook? Let's see what's in the fridge. Wait, Makoto! La 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 la. If I don't stop her, this is gonna turn to another disaster. Huh? What's wrong? Look, in the fridge. It's packed with ingredients. Oh, you're right. Why is there so much in there? You don't know? Huh? I think I know. If you know, then what is it? You're hopeless. Let me give you a hint. Hint? Have a look in the entrance. Entrance? Is there something in the entrance? Just go and look. Just go and look. What could it be? This is Akira's bag. She was carrying it. Huh? There's a book peeking out. This is... Makoto, this is... Do you know what that is? This is a Yokohama guidebook. Did you look inside? I saw. Yes, so that's the entirety of my hint. As for the answer... Well, looks like you've gotten it. Yeah. The Yokohama guidebook Akira was carrying. All the best sightseeing routes, all the most popular sightseeing spots, and all kinds of information about them. She had checked them in such detail. I imagine that was the first time she'd been to Yokohama. The first time? So she must have checked it all in detail. She probably stayed up all night. So it's not that she wasn't feeling well. And after that, page after page, there's notes handwritten all over. Was this all so she could give me a tour? I told you not to worry about it. It's all my hard work wasn't in vain. It's strange. We should be able to see Yokohama Harbor. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry. All the things that changed in 1920, 23, I think. Then it was all because, and here and there she's translated the harder words into English, even though she's so bad at English. There you call Yamata Chico, in English I think you call it Yamata Burahu. I think you call him Sun Satsen. Mausoleum. The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Akira. She really is an awkward one, that girl. But she really tried so hard to prepare. And wrote down all the English she's so bad at. That all the ingredients in the fridge are probably for the same reason. She didn't want you to worry about her today. She wanted you to think highly of her. To think highly of her? That's why she worked so hard. And after that, I just... Akira! Akira! You can stay in there. Just hear me out. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know how much you've been preparing for today. I didn't even think about it. Now that I know how hard you worked for me, and after all that, I just ruined it. It's like I just trampled on all your efforts. I guess she won't come out. Listen, Akira, maybe it's too late now, but I just want to say one thing. I'm sorry about today, and thank you. She won't come out of her room. She won't even talk to me. I guess I must have hurt her really bad on my last night here. If I had realized her feelings even just a little bit, then maybe I could have had a better night my last day here. And then maybe I could have told Akira how I feel about her. How I feel. Yes, I think I. But there's no way I can do that now. Maybe tomorrow. I hope she'll talk with me at least a little bit tomorrow. If she does, then... I guess she isn't coming out. Yeah. I'm sure she knew when you'd be heading out, but I guess she just wants to be stubborn. I really am sorry. I'll try to call her one more time. Don't. Huh? Don't bother. It's time. We have to go. But I really would have liked to have seen her one last time. To hear her voice, but... Let's go, Makoto. At least say goodbye to her. I left a letter in front of the door to her room. As long as she reads that, it should be okay. A letter? Yeah. All my feelings, all my thoughts are in that letter. As long as she understands how I feel, Are you sure? Yeah. I see. I understand. It was just a week. And I don't like leaving it behind like this, but this house and Akira, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to see me off. It was nothing. I hope you come see us again sometime. Sure. And you should visit my town sometime. Sure, I'll definitely try. Anyway, bye. Yes, bye. Farewell. Farewell, Japan. And... Wait! Huh? Kira? Thank goodness I made it in time. Akira, you came. Kira? Um, um, hey. Yeah? Mm. I'm very sorry to make you be depressed yesterday. Huh? But I was so sad because I really wanted to praise you, Akira. It might be very self, but if you forgive me, behavior I did yesterday, the next time, guide me you kantori yun, I must go get someday. So please wait me the day. Huh? Huh. See you again, promise me? Huh. Oh no, I got caught up in a moment. But that meant what I thought I did, didn't it? That's it, the paper bag. Kira gave it to me just as we parted. I wonder what's in it. A doll? And a letter? I've made you a doll. It looks like you, doesn't it? I'll be waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again. This is the seal of our promise. With love, Akira. Kira. Waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again, eh? If we're gonna meet again someday. If she's gonna promise that, I'll have to show her around my country. So then, I'll be studying Japanese every day so I can communicate my feelings to her without misunderstanding. Until the day I see her again, for that day. Alright. Alright, so looks like that's the game. Of course, they had to have that image, didn't they? So, yeah, it was an interesting game. It was not what I thought it was going to be. I thought that, like Analog Aid Story, there'd be a bit more choice to what I did as opposed to literally a visual novel. I thought they would make more use of the fact that it's a game and do a bit of a like choose your own story type of thing. But okay, I'll probably have a more in-depth review on my site at some point. But that's pretty much the gist of a lot of what I felt. So thanks for taking this little journey with me to Japan. It's been a decent substitute for the fact that I won't be able to go anytime soon, and have always wanted to go. What is this? Ooh, I finally made it. Let's see, the next thing I need to do. That's right. I need to buy a Suica, then express ticket, then I need to get on the train. After I take the Nippon Express, I do this, then that. Right, it's perfect. Surprise, there was a part after the credits. It's been a whole year. She swore she'd come visit me in my country and told me to wait for her. Kira promised me she'd come, but it never seemed to happen. I'm sure she completely intended to come, but she was still in school. She didn't understand how hard it was to raise your own money, take time off, go overseas by yourself. I really wanted to keep my promise to her, but more than wanting to keep a promise, wanting to see her again was my overriding feeling. And so I came back to Japan. Naturally, I kept it a secret from her. Let's see, I think this is where I change trains. Then there's Akira. And what if she's mad at me for not waiting for her? But still. It's been a whole year. Hasn't changed at all. Oh, no way. Huh? Akira. Oh, I can't believe we bumped each other like this. Why are you here? Well, I just wanted to see you. Oh, you. I told you to wait, you jerk. What is it? What's so funny? You reacted the way I thought you would. Akira? There's so much I want to say, but I won't try right now. Just what? I just want to enjoy my happiness from seeing you again. Akira? Welcome home. Just want to see what's in here. Scene replay, CG gallery, sightseeing album. So these are all the places I went to. Okay. These are all the. So there's 1, 2, 3 scenes I didn't see. That's funny. Interesting. So I guess that's perhaps your incentive to play it once again, but for me that's that, and I'll be moving on to my next game in the next few days. Thanks for watching. Just a quick reminder that I'm playing for Extra Life, so any amount you can donate from $1 to whatever's your max, it'd be really appreciated. It definitely helps. Johns Hopkins, where my daughter had some surgeries that saved her life, and anyway, thanks for enjoying the stream, and I'll see you at some point. I'm Eric, and this was Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan.